Welcome back, Generals, to another Let's Fix Generals 0 Hour to make the best game ever. Okay, so for this session, I would like to just look at a bunch of things. Just look at some assembly code with the objective to figure out how we can potentially match the Mac-O file, 0 Hour Mac-O assembler code with the x86 assembler code from the Windows PC. Okay, so this here is the Windows PC code, and this is the Mac-O. Yeah. Okay, so for example, we are looking at this function create ghost object manager. So I already looked for it on both sides. Maybe we can place it next to each other. Is that possible? Put it here. Yeah, like that. Then we make this small here. I think that's good enough. No. Okay, so we're looking at the assembler code, left and right. Right. So what do we see? What do we see? Let's see. Yeah. Okay, so both is x86 assembler by the looks of it. But this generated by different compilers. Yeah. Okay, so they both call here the operator new. New. Operator new. Here it doesn't know the function here. Okay, this looks very different. Okay, let's look at some other function. How about this here? Resize. Vector class resize. Vector class. This one here. The header already looks very different. Yeah. Yeah. So there is a jump here. One jump. Then it does a move, 2, 3 moves. Then it tests, and here it does a compare. Then it does here another jump. Here it does call operator new, and here it does not. Poof. Where does it call operator new here? Poof. Well, that's a bit of a problem, isn't it? They both call operator delete here. But the functions look nothing alike. It's so different. Poor man. Even the return is so different. Boah. Okay, let's look at another function then. How about we look at yeah, let's look at set time of day. Set time of day in W3D display. Okay. Okay, so this one has a lot of locals. Yeah. Huh. They both reference the writable global data. some offsets. Wow. So all these, okay, so the moves seem to be consistent. Oh, that's good. The moves are consistent. So there are some data points that are the same. What about this call here? There's a call EBX. It's also quite different here. EBX is EAX plus 20. And here it's plus 1C. So there's a different offset here. Interesting. Okay, but we can say at least both have a call. But then here are a lot of differences. Here's a lot of floating point operations. Here it's just a bunch of MOFs. Okay, here we have add EAX 64. And here as well, 64. So, aha, constant values we can also compare. Look at that. Yeah. Let's keep looking. Yeah. What about this one here? Huh. It's not being referenced again. EDX. All right. 64. 64. Here we have a ECX plus 64. But not here, no? 64. Yeah, how can we possibly match this? By the way, why is this so weirdly formatted here? Can we somehow put this here into one line? I don't know. It's not very intuitive, isn't it? Maybe there's somewhere an option in general. Number of opcode bytes. Maybe it's that. 7. Let's put it both to 7. Oh, there we go. How about we put it to 11. There we go. Let's do the same here. I don't know why it's different. There we go. Let's see if there are any other settings that we maybe can make consistent. Instruction, indentation, 10, 30, yeah, 200. Okay. Okay, let's continue. Okay, so both sides are accessing this global offset, and then this global offset. No, is it global? DS M scene. I don't know. I don't know if that's static or something. It's not clear. It must be. Otherwise, this would have to be like a relative, like EAX plus something, for example. Okay, but so it's accessing both sides, and then there is a jump behind it here. Comparison, here it does a test, and here it does a compare. Then jump. Okay, then here it has a bunch of instructions, and they are very different from these. But then both make a call. Call to something. And then this one is again taking this address and this one as well. Here we have some value at 64. So here it's at 64, so constant. Let's see. Here we also have move BCH, B0H. Okay, I can't make much sense of all this stuff here. It seems to be very different. Here we have a float value, this one here. But it's not on this side, right? There's just a bunch of zeros. Then down here we have a call. We have a jump here. But I don't see a jump here. Here's a jump. It's not very satisfying. Here we have some float values here. Yeah, the same. But okay, it's also accessing the technical view here and here. And here, terrain pointer. With a jump behind it. Here we have a core. Push. Here it does a push, but here it's a fast call. It moves it into a register. Here's another core. So there are some markers, but it's not much. So we have 2 calls here, 3 calls. Here's a different offset. Now that's not good. Call. Here's a jump here as well. Here's another jump. Call. Okay, so we have one. So we have a call. Here we have 1, 2, 3 jumps. And here we have 1, 2 jumps only. So the jump counts can also be different. Then we have 1, 2, 3 calls. Yeah. Here's another jump at the bottom. Jump. Boah. No, that is madness. Move. There's a jump here. Jump. Yeah. Muff. Call. Call. So here is call. What is this? I would like to know, like, what... Is this a call to like an address, or what is this? I would like to see the what this says without the symbol placement, if that was possible. I don't know how I can do that. Undefined. I don't know. Okay, but to me it looks like here it's a call to an offset, and here it's a call to an address, because here we have 4 bytes. So it looks like there's an address. So E8 is call instruction and then an address. And here's the same. We have a call here, E8 with the address, right? And the address, of course, is different between the binaries. Yeah. Okay, but so there are some similarities. I see there's some stuff going on. So for example, here we could say the offset here is very similar, 4C, and here it's 4.8. So it's very close, right? We could say with a margin of error, we could say that this is about the same. The offset is just a tiny bit different, right? Yeah. And here, call. Then we have a jump here before this call. Yeah. Here we have a move from somewhere, some offset. And then we have a jump before that. Here it's a JL. What does it mean? Jump less? Jump less, I think. Compare jump less. And here's just a jump. And then there's a JZ before that, but here it's just JL. Okay, so we can't rely, we can't we can't rely on jump counts being the same. Call. JZ. So here we have a jump 0, jump not 0. So this I think is comparable. This block here is outrageous. I don't see much difference here. Like this block is, I mean, we have a bunch of these numbers here, but it's a 58 plus var. Oh, I didn't mean to jump there. 8C. Yeah, I got nothing on this here. It's just so much chaos. MOV EX1 sub compare. It's really call EBX EX plus 20. Of push. So here we have a good match at EAX 64. But doesn't help much. Okay, let's look at some other function. How about we look at set shroud level? Set shrouds. Yeah, that's a nice and short function. W3D display. Okay, let's take a look. Okay. Okay, so so they both access terrain render objects here. And then they do a test, and then they do a jump. Test and jump, yeah. And then they do another. Aha, look at this. This one looks very, very similar here. Look at that. That's not bad. And do a test and a jump. Then there's a comparison with 2. Compared to. Compared to. And another jump here. Compare jump. Then we have a morph. Sup. We don't have a zup here. Then we have another jump. 1, 2, 3, 4 jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. Then it's taking this data here. 1, 2. Here we have another offset, which is very similar to this one here. Here as well. 60. Hold on. So here we got this and here we got that. Yeah. Then we have a call down here to set shroud level. But here we don't. Set shroud. It calls it here. Okay, so here the call is very much down here, but here the call is much higher because it jumps back up. So the layout of this function is quite a bit chaotic. Oof. Okay, but it looks like here we could work with like these offsets here. They are very, very similar. Byte pointer. Byte pointer. Move ZX. So here I think a good fingerprint in this function would be to look at these offsets, right? So it accesses 2844 and here as well, and it accesses offset this one here and this one. But yeah, it's hindsight, right? Compare EAX1. Jump, notify shroud range. That's actually interesting that this is a jump. Huh. It's a jump. Okay, let's look at some other function. Let's look at let's look at get average FPS. Get average FPS. Oh, looks pretty empty. Oh, here as well. Okay, well, then let's look at. Oof, that's a big function. Calculate terrain lot. Let's see. There we go. Okay, so they both call query performance frequency. Yeah. The writable global data. WinRP. Compare 786. 763 case, jump table case. Boy. Here we have another offset being accessed. But it moves a different value in here. Here it moves 0, and here it moves 1. Here it moves 1. Jesus Christ. Call. They're both referencing a string here, right? Yeah. Okay, that's something that we can work with. Referencing strings. Printf. Okay, how about we take some notes here? Functions referencing referencing data offsets with well, referencing global string. Referencing global strings. Or let's say static strings. That should be a relatively reliable thing, yeah. Right, so like this one here, for example, right? If these functions reference the same string, then it's a very high likelihood that they are the same function, right? Okay, we also have let's say call WinRP C or std functions. Call to WinRP std functions. Yeah. Call. So here we do jump. Lots of jumps here. The right bone. Down here it looks nothing alike. It's very different. Up here we have some sort of jump table. Here as well. Pa. Okay, so we have call. Here. Call. So we call plus 1 FC, 1 FC, 1 E4. Call EVX. One FC. B8, B8. 6-0. I can't see the 1FC here. There's a 1E4 and 1FC, so there's a difference in the offset. Yeah. 1FC. It's calling it twice. It's calling it twice on this side, but only once on this side. Strange. Yeah. Call. Query. Begin render. Okay, here we have again a similar call EX64. Yeah. Okay. And then we have here a call to a function. So there's a 4-byte address here. Yeah. Then we have again call to something with an offset here, which is close. So maybe we can note call to address. Call to address and register plus offset with margin, or let's say the closer the better. Say to fixed address. So here we have call to query performance counter. So the calls are not necessarily in perfect order. Like, so for example here, the printf, sprintf is the same here, the output debug string. But here we don't have a call to query performance counter here in this section, right? But before that we have a call to end render and a call to begin render. And here we have a call to some offset, yeah. And before that we have a call to this, yeah, query performance counter. So there are plenty markers that are similar, but not quite the same. Here we have again call to that, yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's try to find more things. So the jumps. Actually, we should also hear the move offsets. MOV data offsets into registers. Push. Say here MOV or push. string offsets. Move or mov or push string offsets. Strings can be identical. Strings are typically identical. Yeah. Mov or push string offsets. Strings are typically identical. Call to WinRP STD functions. Call to fixed address. Call to a fixed address. Let's call this C function. Actually, it's just C function. Call to a C function. Call to a fixed, call to a 4-byte address. Call to register plus offset. The closer the better. Mov data offsets into registers. Okay, let's take a look again. Where are we? Here. Okay, it's not straightforward. Okay, but we got some markers already. Yeah. And then what we can do is we take those markers and then we see like, okay, where are they relative in the function? Are they located similarly to one another, right? So for example, here we can say, okay, this one is in the upper 5% of the function instructions, for example, right? And then like by this, we can like generate quality of like, okay, where is this located? Where is this located? Is it somewhat near, right? And the closer it is in relation, roundabout, the higher the score, right? And that's for every marker we can find. We can calculate the score, like, okay, how similar is this to the other side, right? I think we can do that, this direction. We need to try to find high quality markers that are more often than not very similar on both sides, right? So for example here, see, like the instruction is very different. Here's some, I don't know even what that is, CVTSI2SS instruction. I've never seen that before. And that is moving, or that is accessing this pointer. And the offset is very similar. It's not just mov. What is this here? Let's call to mov data offsets into register. Okay, so this is let's call it global string offsets. Let's say mov or let's take this here, mov or this or this. Register plus offset. The closer the better. Yeah. Let's put it here in the syntax. Call to register plus offset. Call 4-byte address. Call C function. Yeah. Maybe we also write here the word ptr. The word ptr. I wonder if there are more variants here. We will see. Okay, morph global data offsets into registers. Maybe we should also write some examples, actually. Yeah, how about that? We write some examples here. So let's make it a bit larger so you can see it better. Yeah. So we have this, and where is it? Yeah, X, this one. Let's say versus. How do we want to? Let's put it like maybe we say GCC MSVC Okay. How about this one here? This one here. Let's take a note of this. Here. Push printf. Push offset. Push muff. So GCC did this. MSVC did this. Let's put this here. Okay, let's look at some other things. Okay, then here we have a simple example. Here at the top. Here. Where are we? a hard time. So for example, here we have this. And here we have this. So I say GCC. This is also a 4-byte address, right? Yeah. 0T. 0T. Yeah. So it's MSVC. Global data offsets into registers. Okay, let's write the example for the C function. So that's, for example, here, call query performance counter. There we go. Call that and call that. Ah, hold on. It says call EBX. Oh. Huh. Call EBX. How does it know that this is a query performance counter? Ah, because here. Okay, let's do it differently. Call up here. That's the easier comparison. So we have this and this. So this is GCC. MSVC. Okay, call 4-byte address. That should be pretty straightforward. Call this, for example. That's GCC, MSVC. Okay, call divert pointer. By the way, let's move this into Notepad++. Let's close this. So call divert pointer. Call divert pointer. Call. So it's like this one here. Call. And call. Then we have GCC, MSVC. So you see it's quite similar here. It's not quite the same, but what we can do is if the offset is not an exact match, we can say, okay, how close is the offset? right? If the offset is just like 8 bytes apart, then we say, okay, it's not a 100% match, but it's a 99% good enough match, right? So we can deduct a bit from the score, but still it has some score, right? Okay. Because that's all we need to do. We need to find the functions with the best matches. Now there is a problem, and that is inlining. Inlining is a huge problem. Yeah. I'm worried about this inlining. Yeah. But okay, I mean... Inlining is a huge problem, yeah. But okay, let's keep looking. We already got some nice leads here. So it's not bad. Not bad. Okay, what else can we look at? Let's see. Let's look at some other function. Let's look at... yeah, this one here. How about that? Create light pulse. Yeah. Create light pulse. Okay, so this one is also moving moving this this offset here. By the way, we should probably move. Maybe we put this another example here. Here, this one. Why, hold on. Huh. Curious why this one has only 5 instructions instead of 6. This one has 6 bytes, and this only has 5 bytes. Huh. That's interesting. Very interesting. GCC. Okay, let's keep on looking. Okay, here we have some arguments. ESP plus ESP, EBP, arc. 0C, 08. I don't know what to do with that. Okay, what about the jumps? Jumps. Surely the jumps we can use as some marker, no? Here it does. What the hell? There's a JP and then there's another jump right behind it. How does that work? Phew. Okay, here's just one jump. Jump. How many? Okay, so there's only one jump here. And here we have one. Huh. Why are there... What the hell? That's so weird. There's 2 jumps here. That's weird. That's extremely weird. Huh. Very strange. Okay, let's say jumps. GCC. So GCC does 2 jumps here for some reason. Let's copy that. MSVC. Okay, so we can also use jumps as markers. Same with the calls. We just say, okay, is there a jump on both sides? What is the proximity relative to the entirety of the function, right? Yeah. Okay, let's see the other calls here we have. Call. Yeah. Yeah, so here we have a call register. Yeah. Call register. Okay, so a call can also be call calls can be optimized differently. Here this is GCC, MSVC. Okay, and this easy was set here, which essentially is very similar, plus 50, and here's plus plus 54. Okay, let's note that here. So GCC does this. Like so. Let's put a dot here. Dot. here. Offsets are very close. Or call operands can be optimized differently. Calling a 4-byte address to somewhere. Calling a C function which we should know the symbol for. Or which we may know the symbol for. Okay, let's keep on looking. Okay, let's look at another function. How about we look at yeah, create create particle system. Win32 game engine. Oh man. Operator new. Push. Let's add here moth. Moth or push constant. Constant value. The closer, the better. GCC, MSVC. And then call this, call that. Move for push, move push. Call C function. Let's put it here. GCC, MSVC. Should probably remove this line here. Okay. Let's also do some formatting already. Okay, let's keep on looking. Muff. Muff push. Muff. Push. Okay, I don't see much else here. Which is not good. The less information there is in a function, the harder it is to match it. Right. Okay, let's look at this one. Okay, asset manager. Okay, so here we have a moth. This here, yeah. Maybe we take another sample. Then we have some jumps here. 1, 2, 3 jumps. Compare. JSets. Chain sets. GCC. Lock. Jump. Yeah. Push. Huh. Ah yeah, here. Push and moth here. Push 21. There are patterns. We can see patterns. Yeah, that's good. Maybe we also take the sample here. That was move for push constant value. push. Yeah. GCC, MSVC. Then they call here. Open file, both, yeah. And they move this into register. They also move this offset here. Yeah. Maybe we should also yeah, this is tiring to look at this, man. Absolutely tiring. Okay, where are we here? Atomic add. Huh. Oof. Free string, free bytes. What about this call here? 0CH 18. Yeah. It's interesting here they call free string and here free bytes. Okay. That's strange. Here it's called free string. Call 28. So it could be this one here. This this function looks quite different. I mean, there are some overlaps, like open file, that's the same. It's accessing here this data. It's accessing this one here. It's calling this here. Yeah, so there are some some similarities. But we don't see a call to uninitialized grow on this side. Uninitialized grow. Yeah. It's calling here this function sup, which is unknown. Okay. This function is hard, man. This is really hard, this function. We have a bunch of jumps down here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4 jumps. 1, 2, 3. 3 jumps here. Here's another jump, yeah. 5 jumps. Yeah. Oof. Wow. Okay, what about this MOV 0 down here? MOV 0. Boah. Some jumps down here as well. Okay, so let's see how many jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, the higher we go up, the more jumps there are. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jumps are, I would say, very different, but I think it can still like get a score. The score won't be very high, but it can get a score. Yeah. Oh boy. I'm just afraid that there will be so many false positives that it's just impossible to get good matches. That's my fear. But I don't know. Maybe it will be good enough to approximate and just guesstimate, right? Maybe if we just go through a bunch of markers, maybe approximation can be good enough. Maybe not. But this function is quite a lot different, so that's a bit concerning. I mean, it starts off nicely here with the asset manager. Then there is a call, and there's oh, hold on. We're not at the same place. Okay, here. So, asset manager. Then there are 3 jumps here. That's also identical. Okay, so there is already some match quality here. That's good. Then we have a call here. That's also good. And then we have another call here. So that's also good. And we have a move this pointer here. That's also nice quality. And we have a move and we have a push of this constant. That's also a nice quality comparison match. Then we have 2 jumps down here. 2 jumps. 1, 2. And another call here. Call with the same offset. Look at that. That's nice. Okay, so there's quite a bit of stuff to get a match, right? The question is just if the quality would be like high or not, right? Okay. There is potential, I would say. It's just not clear to me if the result will be satisfying. It could be chaos. Okay, but we have a call here. What is the next one? Atomic. Next is atomic. Ah, okay. Interlock decrement and atomic. That's not bad, but you would have to make the association that these are the same. Yeah. 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 Then we have another jump here, 2 jumps actually, and here's also jump. Jump. I wonder if it makes sense to like account, like, would it make sense to work with like relative addresses or byte counts, or with percentages to say, okay, this jump is located at position 25%, or it's located at 250 bytes, right? What is better, percentage or bytes, if we want to like compare the locality of a jump or a call or an offset or so? Like, how do we compare this? Should it be compared with percentages? And let's open a calculator. So here the function ends at this address, this minus this one. So it's 264 bytes, hex, 612 bytes decimal. What about this one here? This one is let's open another calculator. This one is, oops, there we go, minus this. Okay, it's longer, 744. So it's over 100 bytes longer, 130 bytes. That's quite a lot. Yeah. Yeah. So I wonder if it makes more sense to work with percentages. Yeah. I mean, yeah, we can compare with percentages, but then I guess the overall length of a function can probably also be a quality. Function length. Function length. Yeah. The function length can be a matching factor. Function proximity. The function proximity to other to other functions can be a matching factor. Okay, so here we have some small constants. MOF. I wonder if small constants are not a good candidate. I'm not sure. So here we have a 1. Do we have a 1 here? Oh. Above the atomic increment. Where is it? 3 bytes here. 3 bytes, interlocked increment, atomic add. No. Move byte pointer. 1. There's a EBX 1 here. Move jump. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Call. It's calling at 28. Let's see. We had this here as well somewhere. Call 28. Here. So there's a MOF 1. Well, is it the right place? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. Call. MOF. Here. There we go. Okay. No, hold on. Here, open file. Okay. Open file. Yeah, okay, so here we have a MOF 1. But here we don't on this side. We have a MOF 0. I wonder if we should say that small value MOFs are not very relevant. Maybe. Let's see above here. So we have a MOF 0 here. Yeah, so this is 0A, A, A is 10. And here's a 0. EBX. Maybe we should exclude any morphs with values below 8 or so. If that makes sense. That's also weird. Why? 0C. 0C. Call. Yeah. Okay, how about we say here probably perhaps need to ignore small numbers smaller than 8 or so. Compilers generate noise with small numbers. That's my impression. I'm not sure. Like this here, MOV1. I don't see a MOV1 here. There's MOV zeros here at the bottom. There's no MOV 0 here. Here we have a push 3, but we don't have a 3 on this side. We have a 4 here. We have a 0 here. I don't know. What does it compare? I don't know. It seems to me that small numbers maybe not the most reliable. But I guess at higher numbers, higher offsets, probably say a bit more. Yeah, maybe. So for example, here the A, MOV A, that's a nice comparison, and the push 21 and the MOV 21 here. So I guess the higher the numbers, the closer they are, that gives like a pattern. But if we look at small numbers, like the 1 and the 0 and the 3, that just seems to be noise. Here we have a 3B. That's a compare. What about compare then? Compare 3B. Do we see a 3B here? Compare. Interlocked. No. 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 Compare doesn't help us by the looks of it. Okay. Well, I would say I would take a break now. It's been 2 hours. Yeah. Okay, we have some we have some notes. So we determined that string offsets can be very valuable, right? If a function references a string, then there's a high chance that the function could be matching the other one, right? Then move or push constant value, the closer the better. Like this one here, morph or push, morph or push. Perhaps need to ignore small numbers, smaller than 8 or so. Compilers generate noise with small numbers. Then we have global data offsets into registers. So morph some address, morph some other address. Yeah. Then we have this stuff here. Morph divert pointer, register plus offsets. Register plus offset. The closer the better, yeah. Then call some C functions, okay. Or operator new, yeah. And call 4-byte address, which is pretty much the same as this one here. Yeah. Call divert pointer, register plus offsets. So this is similar to the morph with register plus, right? And the higher the offset, I would say, the higher the quality match you get, right? Because it's more unlikely that you have unrelated high numbers, right? So I think this is a good marker. Jumps. The amount of jumps also helps a bit, but it seems to be not the most reliable because because the code generation can be vastly different. But I would say it's still not too bad, because if you have a function that has no jumps at the top and then you have another one which has plenty jumps at the top, then it's probably likely that they are different functions, right? So the jumps help us to get some matching quality, yeah. Okay, I think this is already not bad. Not bad. Yeah, let's matching factor, matching quality factor. Matching quality factor. Let's also add a note here. Match quality. Say function match quality can be estimated by finding markers, by finding instruction markers, save the relative location in percent and compare it with the other side. Let's do a view word wrap, compare it with the other side. By finding instruction markers, save the relative location and compare it with the other side. The more markers are similarly placed, on both sides, the better the match quality. The function match quality can be estimated. Move or push global string offset. Move or push constant value, the closer the better. Small numbers comprise generate noise with small numbers. Move global data offsets into registers. GCC. Yeah. I'm a bit wary about this one here though, because if we don't know what this data is, then it would help to know what the data is, right? Would help to know what the data is. It would help immensely. Let's put a note here. It would help massively to know the symbol of the data. But can we know it? It would help massively to know the function symbol name, but that is chicken egg problem. Number of jumps can be a match quality factor. Number of jumps in locations. Not straightforward to compare. Okay, how about we copy this to GitHub so that people can look at it. Let's go to discussions. I already took some notes here. Discover addresses to function in time. So we give knowing what these functions are. Export a list of function address. Simplified instruction. Reading a global X or offset N, jumping short, calling a global X, returning a value. Okay. GCC versus MSVC x86. Marker. Okay. Trying to find instruction markers with instruction markers with GCC. Okay, let's copy this text and put it here. Function match quality. Theory. Theory. Function match quality can be estimated by finding instruction markers, save their relative location in percent, and compared with the other side. The more markers are similarly placed on both sides, the better the match quality. Function length. The function length can be a matching quality factor. The function proximity to other functions can be a matching quality factor. Mov or push global string offsets. Strings are typically identical. Static strings. Okay, mov or push constant value. The closer, the better. Let's say the closer the values, closer the value, the better the match. Closer the offset value, the better the match. calling a 4-byte address to somewhere. The closer the value, the better the match. Offsets are very close. Jumps. Number of jumps. Number of jump instructions. Jump instructions. Any kinds. And locations can be a matching quality factor. Okay, let's add this comment here. Okay, I think that's already some good starter notes. Maybe next session we can have another look and see if we can find anything else. Maybe add some more examples. And yeah, I think the more markers we find and the more high quality markers, the better chance we have to get good comparisons. Yeah. All right, good. Then I will take a break here. I wish you a great day or night. Sorry for all the coughing. I think I'm dying here. It's not good. Yeah. Okay. I wish you a great day or night. Until next time. Goodbye.